You know those moments where you're sitting on the couch, you're scrolling on your phone, you look at the time and you're like, okay, just 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes and I swear I'm gonna get up. And then before you know it, an hour passes by. What if I told you that in just 5 seconds, you could completely flip that moment and honestly your entire life? This is your Sunday Girl Check-In, the place where we reset, we get real, and we step into the version of us that we are becoming. There's new episodes every single Sunday, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a single episode. And if there's any topics that you want me to cover or you want to see a video about, make sure to comment those down below so that I know. But today I'm going to show you exactly step by step how you can break through those moments of feeling stuck so you can actually follow through on what it is you tell yourself you're going to do, and therefore build in that self-belief and that trust in yourself. It is not about motivation. It is definitely not about waiting until you feel ready. It's all about shifting your state. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly how to do it. So I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee here. Today I have my cookie dough protein coffee, iced, obviously, because it's like 90 degrees outside. I've made this in a few of my vlogs, and it's one of my personal favorites. So good. All right, let's get into it. Our lives are shaped by every single decision that we make, no matter how small it might seem. And what exactly drives those decisions? It's your state, which is your focus, your language, and your physiology. When you change your state, you change your choices. And whenever you change your choices, you can change your life. This morning was the perfect example. I woke up to my alarm and I was so freaking tired. The last thing I felt like doing was getting up and working out. I went to bed later because I was up late working. I negotiated in my head with myself to just hit snooze for 5 more minutes. But let's be real, it is never just 5 more minutes. It always turns into 30 minutes to an hour, and I wake up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I thought I just laid here for 10 more minutes, and it ended up being another hour, and I'm frantic and freaking out, and my entire day is started by this stress because I made that small decision to hit snooze. But this morning, I was very close to hitting snooze, but I really thought about myself in the future. I thought about myself after doing the workout and how proud of myself I would feel and how much better I would feel. So what I did was I counted down from 5 in my head. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I got up. I didn't think about it. I didn't give myself a chance to negotiate with myself. I just got up. I tossed up the covers and stood up before I could even give myself the second thought to bury my face in the pillow. And of course, once I got up, I got moving, I got my workout done, and I was so proud of myself, all because of that 5-second decision. That one little tiny decision completely altered my day. And honestly, it didn't just set the tone for the day, but it set it for the entire week, because it's giving me momentum to want to keep going and keep working out because I don't want to break that cycle. So how exactly do you change your state when you are in the thick of it mentally, you are spiraling, you are tired, and the last thing you want to do is get your butt up and go do whatever it is you have to do? So let's start with focus first. When you're spiraling, your brain is only locked onto the things that are going wrong. So when this is happening, the hack that I've found is to just zoom out from the entire situation. I try to ask myself, what is one good thing that I can do right now? Not 10 things, not knocking out your entire to-do list, just one simple thing. Like the other day, I got so overwhelmed, I was stressed out about everything, and I decided to just go unload the dishwasher. Okay, it sounds silly, it's very small, but it was progress. And progress is going to shift your focus. Your language. Your words are like commands to your brain. If you're sitting there telling yourself, I'm lazy, I can't do this, your brain is just gonna prove you right. So you need to flip it. For example, if you're just saying you're too tired to do a workout, just say, I'll do 5 minutes. Or instead of saying that I'm overwhelmed, just tell yourself, I'm learning to handle more. I'm expanding my capacity. It is so important to say this out loud because it interrupts the spiral and it puts you back into control. And for your physiology, which this is just a fancy word for your body, the emotions and the energy running through your body. Your body feeds your emotions. So if you are slouched on the couch, scrolling on your phone, your energy is gonna be a little lower. So when you're doing this, or if you're just kind of in a slouched position or just kind of down, not really feeling it, you need to do something called a power pose, which is basically just dramatically changing your posture for 30 seconds. Tony Robbins talks about this all the time in his seminars. He'll do like the hands on the hips, shoulders back, and that is called a power pose. What this does is it completely shifts your physiology instantly, changing your state. So you could do this yourself. You could stand tall, put your shoulders back, put your hands on your hips, and just take some deep breaths. You could splash some cold water on your face, or something else I really like to do is I like to have a little dance party with myself. I'll put on a song that puts me in a high vibe and just have a dance party in my kitchen. It sounds silly, it sounds goofy, but it just sends that message to your brain that you're not just stuck in that stagnant negative energy, and it just breaks up the noise. When you can change at least just one of these levers, whether it's your focus, your language, your physiology, your whole state is going to shift. And whenever your state shifts, your choices have no other option but to follow. And that is how you build momentum. Not by waiting to feel motivated, but by acting in literally just 5 seconds. So here is your check-in challenge for the week. The next time you feel stuck, you feel like you're procrastinating, do not spiral. What you're gonna do is you are going to take a step back, you're going to count down from 5, and then you are going to move. You are going to do what you know you have to do and not give yourself time to even think about not doing it. And after you count down from 5, you're going to go shift one of those levers, whether it be your focus, your language, or your physiology. And then I want you to notice what happens. Write it down. Comment down below what you feel and how different you feel. Because one day when you have reached the goals that it is you're working towards right now, you're gonna look back and you're gonna realize that it wasn't created through all of these big life overhauls, and it wasn't created in these big moments that everybody saw. It was created in these little moments, these little decisions that were made that compounded into getting you that life that you wanted because you chose the right thing, because you changed your state, and you took the action that you needed to, all because of those little 5-second decisions. I hope you enjoyed today's check-in. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a single episode on Sundays. This is gonna help you really just get ready for the week, get into the mindset that you need to make sure you are creating the life that you want and showing up as the best version of yourself. So comment down below how you are going to change your state today, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any future check-ins. We meet here every single Sunday to make sure you are starting your week on the right foot and you're motivated, you're inspired, and this is just a community to support each other in becoming the highest and best versions of ourselves. So thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and I will see you in your next check-in. Bye.